Good morning, Boy Scouts. Today we're going to be earning our bonfire badge. So the first step to getting ready for a bonfire is to find some wood and split it into smaller pieces. This will make it easier to start your fire, and you'll be sitting by the campfire making s'mores in no time. So before we begin, I want to make sure that everyone has what they need. We will need some sort of axe. You can see I'm using a splitting axe. You can see it's a lot wider down towards here. That makes it easier for the axe to split right through the wood. And we'll need some closed-toed shoes. You want to make sure your feet are kept safe when you're swinging the axe down towards the ground. I'm wearing some hunting boots. As long as your toes are covered, you'll be good. Are there any questions so far? No? Okay. Well, let me show you how to get ready to start striking the wood. You want to have your piece of wood on a flat surface. This will make it easier for you to strike it right through the wood, and you'll stand about arm's length away from it and kind of aim your axe just so it's just in your reach. That way when you come down, it'll come down right in the center. You'll keep your feet about shoulder width apart, and you'll swing it just like you would kind of swing a baseball bat, except you're going straight down. So here, I'll demonstrate, and then you guys can try. Okay, as you can see, we split through the wood, made it into a smaller piece. This will make it easier for us to start our fires. We can keep splitting this wood or find a new log to split, but I want to see you guys try now, so go ahead and I'll observe. Yep, you just want to stay, like I said, about the length of your axe away from the wood, just like that. Keep your feet spread apart. Yep, perfect. And then you want to take the axe above your head, come down and right through the wood. Go ahead. Okay, that's okay, you missed. So what happens if you miss? It's not a big deal. I miss sometimes too, and I've been doing this for at least 5 years. What you do is, if your piece of wood fell over, you just stand it right back up and try again. The key is to stay the right length away from the piece of wood and make sure you keep your eye on the wood. Try again. Nice job, you did it. So if you grab your piece of wood, you'll see it looks just like this, like mine. It's split nice and easy. There are no knots, so that helps with the splitting process. And once you have a few logs split up, we're ready to move on to the building a bonfire. So let's go head over to the fire pit. Action. So now that we have our logs, we will need a couple more things. First, I have some paper here, some newspaper to get the fire started. And we're also going to need some twigs. Just twigs start faster and they burn faster, and that allows the bigger logs to catch fire easier. So let's go look around some trees and find some twigs. Now that we got some twigs, it's time to build our fire. Now, a bonfire needs 3 things: oxygen, fuel, and heat. So, obviously we have our fuel with our wood and our twigs and some paper. Once I start it with this barbecue torch, we'll have our fuel. And the way we accomplish oxygen is the way we build our fire. Now, there's 2 popular ways to build a fire. The first one is a common one called the TP, and the second one is also a popular one, and that's the log cabin. I'm gonna go with the log cabin. I prefer it. I think it's a little easier because the logs don't fall over once the fire starts. So what you're gonna do is grab your 2 of your logs, probably some bigger ones. And then you're gonna build yourself a little log cabin. So I got some more logs right here, just like this. Now, we got the base built. I'm gonna grab some paper, crumple it up, and put it right in the middle. And then after that, we'll put our twigs down, kind of just however you want. Maybe lay some one way and some more the other way. Just like that. And then I got some smaller logs that we split. I'm gonna lay those across the top. And then we'll go ahead and light it. Now normally I would build the fire inside the fire pit that's behind me, but I want everyone to see, so I'm building it right here. So I got everything laid out. And I'm gonna take our barbecue lighter, pull from underneath and light it up. And sometimes it helps to blow on the fire to give it some more oxygen, so I'll go ahead and do that. Now we're going to sit back, let this burn a little bit, and in no time we'll have a nice fire going. Now you can see after a few minutes the flames have caught up and the fire is roaring. Now before we end this, I'd like to point out a few safety tips. Number one is to never use gasoline. Gasoline is extremely flammable, it's very dangerous, and it almost acts like an explosive because it lights so quickly and spreads. Another one, just when you're sitting by the fire, if the smoke from the fire tends to go towards you or follow you, just move to a different area. You don't want to be inhaling the smoke all night long. And when you're done with your fire, always have a bucket of water or something nearby to put it out. Never leave a fire unattended overnight. That's how wildfires start, and we want to do everything we can to protect our forests. Now, as you can see, you've built a great bonfire and you've earned your bonfire badge. So enjoy some s'mores and we'll see you next time.